at Walmart right now, today. What's poppin', YouTube?
Oh shit, here we go again.
Good morning, y'all. So today, by the title of the video, I already know what's going on. This morning, we are headed to Caesars once again to pick up the Ferrari 14s. If you don't know about the Ferrari 14s, honestly, I don't know why you clicked on this video, because you might be a little too young to watch this video, or you just really not tapped into the sneaker game knowing that this is a legendary drop. This is a drop that hasn't happened for a while. And I feel like originally when this shoe dropped a while back, it was harder to get it. So this time around, we're not gonna miss out on this one this time. We're gonna make sure we go get it. I'm getting up early. It is about 6:43 a.m. It is 6:43 a.m. I'm about to head out. We are pushing the mission this morning to get there. Hopefully we get there early enough to get a pairs. I used the tools I do have, being a Nike employee, to check their stock to see if they were gonna actually have some there. They did have a couple pairs of my size, not too many, not the amount of pairs they usually would have if they were doing like a bigger release, I guess you could say, a more popular show, I guess you could say. I don't know why. People at my job were saying, you know, they don't feel like it's gonna be a huge drop, they don't feel like it's gonna be a hype drop. I'm kind of in the middle because I do have a couple pairs of 14s. I have bought a couple pairs of 14s in the past 2 years. I think I have 4 or 5 pairs in my collection so far. But yeah, I don't know why people don't like 14s. I feel like 14s, even though it's a unique model of a shoe, it's a very nice model of a Jordan shoe. I feel like more of the classy look. It was designed based off of a car, I believe. So that's also a good piece of information if you are interested in the shoe, like the design is kind of based off of something that Jordan liked himself. And then, you know, a lot of the colorways that the Ferrari is based off of also is also based off of that model of that car. So I'm about to go pick up the Ferrari, get up out of here. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can hit on a pair. If we can't hit on a pair there, I do know a location down the street from my spot that also has pairs. They say they have pairs, first come, first serve, so I'm gonna be hitting them up. If I can't get my pair at Nike, hopefully we can secure the pair at Nike, hopefully not pushing a mission for no damn reason. But I didn't have the opportunity to call them yesterday to see if they were gonna have pairs. Like I said, I don't think they did a sneaker pass. Hopefully they didn't do a sneaker pass yesterday. Checked on the app this morning, no sneaker pass on there, so that tells me, and I'm going to assume, that it's gonna be first come, first serve for that drop today. And yeah, hopefully I can get the shoe on camera for y'all. So if you in Vegas and you know it's like super duper hot right now in Vegas, it's like burning up. Like you go outside for 10 minutes, bro, booty stank, arms sweaty, sweat stains on your back, sweat stains on your ass, all that. So I bought this backpack yesterday while I was at work. This backpack, this utility bag backpack, I think it retails for about $120. Comment down below how much you think I spent for that backpack. And don't think it's that price on that tag. Comment down below what you think I spent on that bag, and I'll tell you by the end of the video. Whoever get it right, I might have a little something for you. If you participate in the challenge, I might have a little something for you. So guess right now down in the comment section. Let me know how much you think I paid for that bag, and I'll reveal it later at the end of the video. So hopefully you make it to the end. I don't know what it is, bro. Backpacks, sweaters just make me feel safe when I go on like any type of mission to go pick something up or just walking anywhere. I think school has made me that way. I always used to get a new backpack when I was in school. So just buying a whole bunch of backpacks, having a whole bunch of backpacks in my inventory, I feel like also makes me feel secure and makes me feel good about myself, because I used to get them all the time when I was in school. So that's my 5th or 6th backpack I've had in probably the past 2-3 years, just being a college student. So a little fun fact about me. I also did pick up a couple of things from Supreme that came in yesterday. I got the 4-pack of the white socks. I got a 3-pack of the white tees. And then I got a pair of the new colorway of the Supreme underwear. I think that's a W cop. Y'all let me know if I just spent bullshit money or just made an impulsive buy down in the comment section. But I think those are some useful things. You need those things in your life. If you don't have none of those, like, bro, what are you doing? Obviously you go to the store, buy some regular Hanes, and they be at cheaper price. All you really paying for is the fact that they say Supreme on them, if I'm being completely honest. You get a pack of them socks for $10, but there's 20 pairs in the pack. at Walmart right now, today. Gotta make sure I have my wallet, gotta make sure I transfer the funds, all that. You don't wanna go nowhere and, you know, you get halfway to your destination and then your card decline or something like that. That'd be crazy. But we gonna head out right now. I'll catch y'all when I get there. So y'all, I made it to the forum shops. I got dropped off on the side by the Uber that I usually don't come in on, just for me to see that this side entrance don't open till 10 a.m. But I know the side that I usually go in, that Nike is right there by that door. They usually open that door around like 8 o'clock. So I'm gonna head that way right now. I don't know why I got dropped off on this side today, but hopefully be over there to make it over there in time. I came about an hour earlier than I expected to get there. I wanted to get there about 8 o'clock, but you know, I'm here about 7. So I'm gonna head over there right now. If I can find a door I need to go to, I think I'm gonna just go this way. And let me show y'all the shoes for the drop. Had to throw on my black toes for the 14 drop. Legendary shoe, legendary 14 for sure. Black and white. Honestly, one thing I love about the era that Nike is in right now is that they are definitely at a point where they are, you know, just pretty much pushing out a whole bunch of old school classics, pushing out a whole bunch of classics that mean a lot to sneakerheads in general. I love that, you know, because Nike had been struggling with just keeping pace with a lot of these other brands like Hoka, Asics, New Balance, who have, you know, out of nowhere in recent years just became one of those head brands in sneakers and shoes. So they're trying to get back on pace. They're flooding the market with a whole bunch of shoes that used to be popular. Like one of them I seriously like, besides Jordan brand, is the Nike Foamposite. That's honestly all time one of my favorite Nike shoes in general. One of my favorite shoes that Nike has created ever. And they're like flooding the market with them. Flight posits. One of the new iterations on the Foamposite is clog posits, which is like a Foamposite slipper. And you know, the Foamposite 1 and then Foamposite Pro. I know later this week, the triple white Foamposite 1 is dropping, so we may tune into that drop. We'll see. I don't know if I want to spend $300 or damn near close to $300 on a sneaker. I used to do it all the time, and now, you know, I'm being kind of smart with my money. I do have some goals for 2025 that I want to get done, as far as like a new car, moving to a new apartment, finishing school and stuff like that. So we may have to take a little break from the sneaker shop. So the back entrance was open. I wasn't able to get in on that other side, but the back entrance door was open that I usually come through to get in here. Got in here. It is already a couple people in here. They waiting, they chilling like I usually am. It's probably about 10-15 people in here. I ain't gonna lie, most of them look like unks though. I ain't gonna lie. It is usually like the older crowd that do come out for the pair of 14s. I also got the black toes here at this location also. Hopefully we're able to secure our pairs. Not too many people up here, like for a Jordan 4 release or Jordan 1 release, but a good amount of people, more people than I expected to be here. I'm finna sit down, chill, probably edit some videos, chop up some videos, probably get to edit in this video right now, and then just finish it up once I get my pair. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if this is just a reseller dream and this is why all these people is out here, or if these people genuinely enjoy the 14 or enjoy the Ferrari and remember when the Ferrari first came out. Like I said, I do think this is gonna be a shoe that a lot of resellers go after, and that may limit the amount of pairs that actual fans are able to get. I don't know if it sold out on sneakers this morning, I need to check, but you know, I've never seen as many people out here for a 14 ever, like ever. I'm honestly shocked, but like I said, I don't think it's gonna be a rare shoe. I think they definitely flood the market with pairs, especially online. But like, you was able to go to JD, you was able to go to Sheets, Shoe Palace, Foot Locker, and then Nike sneakers, obviously, to get this shoe. And then also Hibbett did like in-store raffles. Well, not in-store raffles, online raffles. I don't know if they did in-store raffles at certain locations, But as far as the Vegas area, I think they probably only did one at one location, and then everything else was online. But yeah, definitely think this is either reseller hype or just hoping that the market go up after they purchase their shoe and then they'll sell the one shoe they do have. But I just don't think they'd come in here buying a shoe that's obviously going to sit because of the model's not as popular, especially with the younger generation now, or if they buying it to have it put in their collection because it's a Ferrari, or having it and buying it because it is a Ferrari and it's not going to release for another 10 years, so they know that value on that shoe is going to grow, and then they'll be able to sell it later on. I also do want to add, I did buy 2 tickets to SneakerCon coming up in late July. I'm unfortunately not going anymore, so I do have 2-day tickets for SneakerCon. If y'all looking or interested in going, and you know you one of those people that are late shoppers, hit my line, hit me up. I do have 2 tickets. If I know you a subscriber and you want that ticket, just let me know, email me, and I'll try and get you that ticket in the best way possible. We'll do that transaction as far as the money. But yeah, I'm not gonna overtax you for that ticket. I'm not gonna be too expensive for that ticket. Just hit me on my email. I believe it's NappyheadSted@gmail.com, and I'll be able to get that ticket for y'all. When I say it's niggas laying on the floor slumped in here, I don't know what time they got here, but this niggas in here slumped. I understand we early, we ain't that early, yo. Niggas in here knocked out though. Hey, this is dedication it take to get you the shoe you want. No cap. If you're not willing to do this, is you really a sneakerhead? Is you really one of them ones? Cause I'm one of them ones. I'm gonna come in here, get here early. If I gotta bring a blanket and a pillow to lay on this damn hard ass floor, I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that, but they is. I ain't doing that shit. They got the Asian stuff in here, boom, and they got a shoe on the wall. Keep in mind, that shoe you not gonna find, the pink one you not gonna find nowhere. The black and pink one and the white one you might find somewhere, but for the other ones, you're not gonna find them. They got some other cool stuff in here. As far as shoes though, this is what they got in here as far as like the basketball shoes. It ain't nothing crazy. They got some Jaws in here. I ain't gonna lie, Sabrina's been going crazy though. The Sabrina's been going crazy. These are nice. With the gold accents on it. These are pretty nice. I like those. And KD's, I ain't gonna lie, KD's been getting slept on. I'm dropping signs and stuff on the ground. KD's been going crazy with the colorways. I know he just dropped that colorway that was like money or something like that. Easy money sniper, so he dropped one with like money on it. These bronze is crazy too. Bronze is crazy work. I'm surprised he's sitting on shelves. These are like the some evil. It has some crazy name, and then they got the Kool-Aids in here too. Kool-Aids is cool. Crazy little collab Nike did. I don't know where it came from, but Nike be doing all type of collabs. Don't nobody know where they came from. And then I also got a couple other pairs that came out like in the past 2 weeks, and they got some older pairs. I believe they still got these in men's. These is trash to me though. The best part of that shoe is the red part. And then they still got like grade school sizing in the white cements. At my store, North Premium, we having in a lot of returns on these. So if you a man and you looking for a pair of them, they do have a lot of pair of them just sitting around. But and then they also I came in here the other week. They also got a restock in the Black Cat 3s. Not too many sizes. It was a very limited size running these. I'm not gonna ask, but they got my size. I don't want these anyway. They sold out when they first came out. They kept restocking them, and since then they've been sitting. So a lot of them pairs were left over from a sneaker pass that happened last week when the Dodger Kobe's did drop. So they had about 7 pairs. Didn't have my size, unfortunately. Would have loved to buy that shoe, and not only buy that shoe, get that shoe probably for under $100. So that was actually nice. That would have been nice. I definitely think it's some pairs still sitting out there. You just gotta go search for them, see what stores may have them. Nike stores for sure may have them, because I know a lot of those, you know, sneaker passes or sneaker cops that people had, you could only return them at Nike stores. And I know the only other store I know got them was Foot Locker. So you may be able to find them at a Foot Locker, but they did in-store purchases only, like store pickup. So if you go to Foot Locker, LA, Dodgers, LA County, Compton, any of that, you may be able to get you a pair. So I'm about to head home though. It's hot as hell out here. It's only about 1 o'clock. Probably not even, I don't know what time it is. And it's already 200 degrees outside. So I'm gonna get out this sun. I'll catch y'all when I get back to the house. We'll open this box up and see what they looking like. All right, y'all, so I made it back home. I ain't gonna lie, y'all won't even near understand what I had to go through to get this shoe to do this video. Like, y'all won't near understand. I left this morning at 6, 7 o'clock. It is now 11:46. How? I just don't understand how. It took me 20 minutes to find the spot where the rideshare pick you up. I got the shoe and got on. What was I doing for 4 hours? I'm not understanding, like, at all. But besides that, but here got a box, you know, regular standard gray 14 box. If you have 14s, you know. That's the size tag, size 9.5. Y'all ready for the main event? Y'all ready? Did you like the video? Did you sub to the channel? Did you leave a comment on how much you think my backpack was? Did you do that? If you do that, I think you deserve to see now. Let's break that bad boy out. And like I said, it is wrapped up like a mummy. I don't understand why they do that, honestly. This is red though. Oh, and they actually have a tag, and if you've seen these tags, that means the material is not gonna stay the same forever. That's what this tag means. It says, due to the suede characteristics, please be aware there is potential color contamination to the upper and bottom unit. So that pretty much means it may be some color somewhere it's not supposed to be, or this suede may get damaged over time. That's what it's telling me. Look at this shoe, man. This shoe is beautiful. Oh my God. It got the kind of like the carbon fiber that you would see on a Ferrari, on the midsole. And then the upper is that red Ferrari red. If y'all seen Michael Jordan pull up in that Ferrari in the Last Dance Netflix show, you already know what I'm talking about. You know that he put up in that Ferrari, you know what I'm saying? It got the yellow Jumpman tab on there, the yellow Jordan on the tongue, and you know the air vents on the side, got the silver, and then this is what the outsole look like. This is a nice shoe. I've never seen the original. I've never seen nobody really wear the original. I've never seen the original on foot, nothing. This is the first time I've seen a Ferrari in general. So for some of y'all may say it looks a little different. I don't know. I'm not aware. Y'all let me know what they look like before. I've never seen a pair in person. I've obviously seen pictures online, but nothing compares to seeing it in person. This is a beautiful shoe though. And I do work tomorrow, so I will be wearing this to work tomorrow. So you feel me? If y'all want to pull up and see him on feet, hey, pull up and see him on feet. I forgot. I don't know how much I paid for him. Let me see. They came out to $233.01. I ain't gonna lie, y'all need to get used to seeing that for a price tag on shoes, because with these tariffs going crazy, honestly, all the shoes gonna be $230 plus, in my opinion, especially the $200 ones. I already be paying $260 for my phone posits. It ain't nothing really new for me. I already be paying $260 for phone posits, so unless shoes go up to $300, I mean, I've been paying damn near $300 my whole life on shoes, pretty much. I'm not gonna wrap the second one. Y'all let me know down in the comment section. Do y'all like y'all this shoe? What y'all rate through 1 through 10? Did y'all cop a pair? If you did cop a pair, what did you cop your pair? If you like them, do you think the quality is good? Do you think that worth the $233 price? And I ain't gonna lie, some people got disappointed today. The Caesar store, which is Las Vegas' flagship store, did not get a lot of pairs. So that means some people may have left that store disappointed, unhappy, cussing somebody out, mad as hell. But if you have not gotten a pair yet, I do think this shoe will sell out in most stores. If you haven't got your pair yet and you see this video, the store on the boulevard is called Cheeks at the Boulevard Mall, Las Vegas, Nevada. They are getting this shoe first come, first serve. And by the time this video goes up, it'll probably be about 1, 2 o'clock the same day they drop. I would say go check it out and see if they have pairs. If you go to Caesars, 9 times out of 10, they won't have pairs. There's about, I'll say probably 40 to 50 people there, and the limit on sizes was already like limited to 10 to 13 pairs per size. I was probably like the 20th person in line, and by the time I got done up at the register paying for my shoe, they were at a 7 wide. So if you're a girl looking for this shoe, you were a 7, and you weren't that top 20 spot, you most likely didn't get your shoe. Now for men, I can't really say. Like I said, it wasn't too many people, but it was a good amount of people. I didn't know this many people were gonna come out for a 14. I mean, it is a Ferrari though. It is that shoe. It is a great looking shoe. It is an iconic shoe, in my opinion. But when I went to go get these, I was probably the only person out there waiting. It was probably me and probably 5 other people out there waiting for this shoe to come out. And this is a black toe. I think the black toe, what y'all think? So, I think the black toe somewhat is competing with a Ferrari. I ain't gonna lie. Black toe it got that nice white leather on it. The black toe on it just give it a new look. It looked like a tuxedo to me. It looked like something clean you could pop out with. Not too much, not too loud. Like, this is a great shoe to me. One of my favorite shoes in my collection for sure. But this shoe right here, you walk in a room that bright red, like, you gotta know what this is. If you say you like sneakers, you gotta know what this is. Somebody walk in the room, you better give them all praise if they got this shoe. I'm not gonna lie. Cause this is one of them ones. No cap. But thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in, y'all. If you haven't yet, make sure you smash that like button, sub to the channel, turn post notifications on so you don't miss another video down below. And for the backpack, if you stay to the end, for the backpack, the price I paid for that backpack is $23. I paid $23 for that for a $120 backpack on my employee discount. Is that not a steal, bro? That's a huge backpack. That's a travel bag. You could put a pair of shoes in that bag. Probably 2 pairs of shoes in that bag. A laptop and a whole bunch of other stuff. That is a military utility bag, in my opinion. And I paid $23 for it. Make sure you leave a comment down below on your guess. I'll comment back on your comment. I'll pick a winner and decide what I want to give away. Obviously, won't be giving away a pair of Ferraris. Don't even. If you're thinking that, you're delusional. But I may get you a backpack. I may not get you a backpack. I may get you something nice to bless you just for supporting the channel. But make sure you smash that like button, sub to the channel, leave a comment down below, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.